This week marks 5 years since the uprising in Baltimore after Freddie Gray's funeral.
That forced the governor to activate the National Guard for the first time since the 1960s, and the city was then placed on a curfew.
Well, now on the 5-year anniversary, we went back to the epicenter, Penn and North, and spoke with people there.
WJZ is live there. Avajoy Burnett has their stories. Avajoy.
Well, we spoke with many community leaders and people in that area, and they're telling us despite the consent decree and many changes in leadership here in the city of Baltimore, they're saying nothing has changed in the 5 years since Freddie Gray's death. We went back to Penn and North. Every single person we spoke with said that. I collaborated with the story with photojournalist Alan Cork II.
5 years later after Freddie Gray, everything's still the same, nothing really changed.
What is supposed to change?
During the uprising? So what everyone else watched on television, we watched outside our door.
Every camera in the world was in Baltimore at that time.
The mass chaos and confusion and fear and unknown, it was overwhelming. You know, we saw the people standing on police cars. We saw the city on fire.
I had just left the funeral. It was surreal for me. And at the same time, it was a very dismal type feeling. It was somber, it was hurtful. I finally seen what I watched in the 50s, you know, and on TV coming to fruition, you know, in our community. You know, we had a wound that was open, we would put the stitches in it, and now it has spread so far we need staples.
Of course, none of that should have happened. The burning up stuff. Burning up your own neighborhood, that's what you did.
I thought that was going to be a moment turned into a movement, but it became a moment turned to silence.
It feels like 2015. Isn't this crazy?
Explain to us why there's so many people out here. You explained it.
We're walking through an open-air drug market. This is all drug buying right now.
Here it is now, we 5 years later, and you look at the corner, and this is a pandemic, and they still out there now, you know, suffering from drug addiction or hopelessness.
It's like when there's an international camera shining, yeah, there are elected officials and everyone walking through and doing safety checks and, you know, making certain you have what you need. But when the cameras go away,
Nothing changed. They doing the same stuff.
After Freddie Gray I wanted to see that the officers and the government actually do something to work with the people. I feel as though it shouldn't be a separation.
I'm glad they cared enough to ask what's happening now.
Now, Erica Alston said during the uprising, the facility that she operated, the Kids Safe Zone, provided just that, a safe space for kids, sometimes up to 100 every night. But she said she was forced to close down in 2018 because of a lack of funding. Live at 5, Avajoy Burnett for WJZ.